I had to go to Korea from Japan. So I did a tour of Japan, and that one tour of Japan is where I got in that altercation with the karate guy, and whatever ended up beating up this karate guy. But he got really 3 good. I was really beat up from him. He got like really 3 good strikes in on me, right? So I could barely eat, and my ribs are hurt, my knee. But I went straight to Korea, and when I got there, the karate dude was like Korean, I think, or something. But they treated me like, oh, this guy's coming in, he's this tough guy or whatever. I had like all this credit. So they picked me up, and I don't think nothing of it, but apparently I was going out with these sponsors, but they were like mobsters or something, but I went 2 and 2 together. I assumed something, but like whatever. But it was going out every night eating, and every night it'd be like this Korean barbecue type of thing where you cook the meat and stuff like that, and they had this really like sweet meat. It was really, really good. And I did like 4 nights in, like the 5th night or 6th night in or something like that, was like, go, what do you want, dog? Go on, eat, I like the sweet meat. I wanted the really sweet meat. They go, oh, the woof woof. And I'm like, woof woof? Woof woof? No, I want the sweet meat. What do you woof woof? They go, woof woof. What? And I go, what are y'all talking about? And they bring it out. I start cooking it. And they bring me this picture, like, I guess, because I don't know if it's illegal or something. I don't know. And they show me a picture. It's like a baby husky or something.
Oh, my
like,
God.
Baby. And they go, the woof woof. I'm like, you motherfuckers. And then I try not to sell it. I was like, oh, man, I've been eating dog. Like, are they ribbing me? Are they messing with me? So in my head, I'm trying to justify, no, they're just messing with me, man. They're just really, really messing with me because I've eaten dog for like a week, like, and requesting it, like, but I got dogs. I love dogs. So I eat my dog, and it was really good though. It was good though, but like I was in my head losing it, like, so, like, like a duck on a pond. It looks really smooth, but my feet are going underneath the water. That's how my mind was going, and my trying not to, like, stomach was jumping around, like, oh God, trying not to cry all at the same time, all these emotions. And I'm safe to say I didn't eat the woof woof. I didn't ask for that meat anymore because I wasn't sure. In my head, I kept telling myself, they gotta be ribbing me, like, the woof woof. Like, who calls it woof woof?
Right.
Well, we are in another country, and I didn't understand Korean, so like maybe woof woof was the best way to explain dog to me.
Oh my God.
And then so I blow it off. Safe to say, I blew off a couple of dinners with these guys after that. Like, I'm good, because I don't know if they were messing with me or what. So there's this other wrestler there, not Corporal Kirshner or Leatherface, who passed away recently, but Ricky Cowboy, a Canadian Leatherface. He took Corporal Kirshner's spot when Corporal Kirshner ended up in the Japan jail for a year.
Wow.
Which is not a good experience. Sleeping on the floor, eating Meto soup, and
wow.
That's another story for another day. But so that's with his replacement, the other Leatherface, and he likes a little smoke. He's like, oh, I heard I could get some stuff over here or something. So we're walking in the streets of Korea, right? So we're walking and going to it looks like a tent on the side of a mountain. But you go in this tent, but the tent, it's just the opening in the mountain, right? So you go in there and it's like all like the black market places and stuff like that. And it's like, and he'll ask somebody and they'll point and they keep pushing you back. So you're going further deeper in this mountain with these little lights hanging and stuff.
Wow.
And we're getting back. And I'm starting to he's like, no, it's okay. They said it's just right up here. I go, man, I'm not going much further in this mountain. I'm getting a little scared, I'm like, because the further you went, the more suspect the people look. I'm like, bro, I seen hills have eyes and shit like that, man. I ain't gonna end up. I've already eaten some woof woof apparently, and I'm not gonna end up anybody else's woof woof. No. I'm not gonna get eaten, So I'm getting a little sketched out, and then I turn a corner, and there it was. So I walk. So you picture me like Metal. I'm just walking, and I've already had a bad experience. I'm thinking with the woof woof. I'm thinking I'm coming up on another bad experience of probably disappearing in this thing. So I'm like, heads on a swivel. We turn a corner, and I'm like, oh, there it was, Metal. What do you think I saw? The woof.
No.
Yes, hind and quartered. The head still with the fur on it, and the skin off, hanging by its leg, its rear leg. I'm like, I lost it.
Oh my God.
I lost it. I probably looked like Forrest Gump running out of there, man.
Oh my God.
I said, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm gone. He's like, no, don't go. No. I'm like, I'm gone. He goes, oh. I left. I just speed walked as fast as my grizzled ass could walk out of the side of the mountain, back around the corner, back over to the hotel, and I sat there. I said, I'm going home.
Wow.
He goes, bro, you can't go home. He says, I'm going home, man. He says, bro, you've been shot on by a karate guy. I've seen you go through all this stuff, and you're gonna leave. I go, man, I ain't done. And I started crying and broke down. I cried, and I cried like an hour. I cried, and then at some point, I just cried enough, and I was just sitting there staring for a while. Maybe it felt like days, but it's probably only hours. I stared out a window.
Wow.
And then I went to McDonald's across the street. And I said, this is a woof, right? What? Yeah, give me that, yeah. So safe to say, I didn't eat anything but McDonald's the rest of that trip.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was my experience with farm animals and pets and stuff like that. So I respect. I'm sorry we got in that long story. So yeah, so I don't know how I could ever ate my donkey named Mia, but Maya, Miss Maya, or Maya. But I could never eat my own pet after that traumatizing experience. It's just not in me prior or after. None of those thoughts ever been in my mind. But